So here we go, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Game Day, and we're back at Portman Road. It feels like an age since we last were here. Of course, Town taking on Cheltenham Town in League One. Of course, Town actually looking to bounce back after the 4-4 draw against Cheltenham, of course, beating Bracknell on Monday. So let's bring it on. Let's go and get the team news and the sights and sounds from today. Let's go. Okay then, before the team news drop, I'm joined here by good old Matt Macon, Ian, and Tracy, Eloise King's mum. You're doing a soft launch today, fellas.
That's
and
right.
Tracy.
Yeah.
Ipswich Town Official Supporters Club. Matt, let the people know everything about it.
Thanks, Ross. This is the soft launch for the ITFC Women Official Supporters Club. A few of us were approached by the club about setting up an official supporters club for the women's team. So we're getting this off the ground today. We're here in the fan zone. We're going to be at the supporters event tonight as well. And basically, it's all about just increasing support for the women's team. Obviously, there's been that upwardly mobile trend in women's football, especially post the Euros, and obviously Ipswich Town women, they've been going on from strength to strength in recent seasons, and the club and the group, we thought now was the right time to get an official supporters club in case get more people coming down to the AGL Arena in Felixstowe for home games, get more people coming to away games. We're looking to go down the line. We're looking to have a more formal launch event at the next home game, whenever that is. At the moment, that's Watford on the 18th of December, but there might be some couple league games going early December, so watch this space. And we're looking to get some more supporters events going. You know, bring more people together, have a unified fan base, get behind the girls, and increase that support.
Like it. Ian, I'm going to get you in now. You're the man who drives the minibus.
That's right.
How has it been for you, just supporting the club from when you did and everything?
It's been great. Support's been going up. It's been a bit difficult this season because of the on-off fixtures that have been coming and going, so we haven't been able to get the minibus on a regular basis. But next year, when we are going to have a lot of away games, there'll be a lot of buses going out from Planet Blue Sunday morning, so watch this space.
Indeed. Tracy, I'm bringing you in, I'm sorry. She said don't bring me in, but as a parent, I'm sure it's great to see a supporters club like this.
We want as many people as we can at the ground, and obviously to the away games. So me and Chris go on the bus. Just think as many people as we can get to the away games as well. All the support we can get for the girls will be brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, thank you all three of you for joining me, and check them out on Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. Where can we find you then, Matt?
So Twitter and Instagram, it's ITFCWOSC, and we've also got a Facebook page as well. If you search for ITFC Women OSC, sorry, put my teeth back in, and you can find us on there. And like I said, more information will be coming. There's a link to a Google form there. Sign up for our mailing list. We're just taking register of interest so far, and obviously people will be able to join up as we sort of get grow and expand, and that will be for free as well, whether or not you're a True Blue member already. Watch this space. Find us on social media, those tags.
Love it. Bring it on then. Team news just dropped, just heard it in the background. Okay then, team news is just dropped, and guess who I bumped into? It's the former KOA, still a KOA member of course, but our correspondent in Amsterdam. It's Peter, and he's brought me gifts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to munch that through the game. I'll try to share it about if I can, but as you know, I like my chocolate. But anyway, enough of that, Peter.
Yeah.
Good to see you, my friend. Before we get into the team news, it's good to be back at Portman Road for yourself.
It's a long time since I've been here, I have to say, and the smiles on people's faces, unbelievable. It wasn't like this last time. I think it was 10 years since I was last here. Living overseas as an exile, as an Ipswich boy, it's been frustrating. KOA has kept me connected. I've fallen in love with the game again. My dad took out Alan Brazil's wisdom tooth, not in a fight, but as his dentist. And I think it's still in a box in my mum's bedroom. So I just want to show you my ITFC credentials there.
I like it. I like that. Fun fact of the day. If anybody can top that, then well done to you. But yes, my friend, team news just dropped. Cameron Humphreys is starting from the start.
Starting from the start. Great to see him. It's just so exciting with the talent that's coming through now. And I was wondering how to answer your question about the starting lineup. It's always going to be a strong squad. Yeah. A strong first 11. Look at the bench. It's always going to be a strong bench. So, poor Cheltenham are going to come here and look at us and think, crikey, how are we going to break these guys down? But yeah, what a unit. Trust in McKenna. To be honest, whatever he put out there, I wouldn't have had a comment to make that would have been in any way negative. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. I reckon though, 3-1, it's going to be a tough match. Yeah, 60, 70 minutes, they'll be looking at our bench and we'll come in and knock them down after that. Depleted Cheltenham. It's not going to be fun first half, I don't think. 0-0 at half time. See how it goes, eh?
Yes, my friend.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. We'll see you after the game, yeah?
Yeah.
So, man. Well. Ipswich Town 1, Cheltenham Town 1. And I had to start off with good old John Watson. Always good to see you, my friend.
Good to be here, mate.
What a frustrating afternoon. Took the lead. Wolfenden nearly became a father.
Yeah.
Then Cheltenham's one chance, they score from it. Your thoughts?
Well, it was 20 minutes before their chance that kind of gave me hope, but also frustrated me because we're having loads of, I wouldn't say quality, clear-cut chances, but I don't know. I turned around to Matt and said, you could be 3 or 4-0 up here. If on a different day, I'm not saying we deserve to be, but 2-0 wouldn't have flattered us. Maybe even 3-0 wouldn't have flattered us. They weren't in it. We gave them that, as you say, that one chance for us. And to be fair, just after that, they could have had a second and we would have been 2-1 down and it would have been, whoa.
Yeah.
But my mate, Peter, who was on with us up in Morecambe a few weeks ago, messaged me with about 10 minutes to go with a screenshot, and I think, according to BBC at the time, we had 31 shots, and that was about 80 minutes to their 3. And I know that it wasn't 31 quality chances, but my God, we had half chances. We hit the bar, we hit the post, there could have been a handball, we didn't take a free kick when we should have taken a free kick. Just one of those days when you think, oh, come off somebody's arse or a shin,
That's
or,
what we need,
or somebody will fall over to bang off something. Like, just go in. You're pleading for the ball to hit the back of the net. It's great to see the boys. It's great to be down. It's great to, the atmosphere was good. The fans really kept the spirit up, I thought. But I'm really disappointed and frustrated. And I'm not going to say it's one of those games we would have lost last year, because it's not. But we really should have won that game.
Yep.
And Sheffield Wednesday closed the gap suddenly. Lincoln drew with Plymouth, I think, so Plymouth got a point, but it was there to be won. So you can't not feel frustrated. I thought, some really good performances, but it feels like sometimes we're almost trying to play that perfect.
Yeah. Well, when you talked about the free kick, I thought that's prime Connor Chaplin
we
position.
started saying Connor Chaplin, and then Morsey tries to. I understand the first short, quick free kick. As soon as the referee says no, brings it back, get Chaplin on it. I don't know. Some of our choices at that kind of thing, we try to play the perfect goal, and sometimes we're just trying to get the ball around the edge. But sometimes by the time we've done that, they've got all the men back in, and there's really only the Dapo in the middle. So. Maybe your lack of plan B. I mean, we did have plan B. Zorro or Batman in Burgess was up front. And I was dying for him to get it, but it wasn't meant to be today. But let's not be too down, let's not be too disappointed. Yeah, I thought the minute silence was really well observed, and sometimes that puts things in perspective, doesn't it? So, come on, you Blues.
Up next, I'm joined by Peachy. Downbeat, Peachy.
Very
Normally,
downbeat.
You've got a big smile on your face. You've still got a big smile on your face, though, because you're here doing game day as always.
Must have been wind.
Yes. But, mate, frustrating day. Fair play to Cheltenham, I have to say. They came here, they did their job, they won every ball. But we just, I don't know how we didn't score some goals today.
We have only got ourselves to blame today. That is a massive 2 points drop. And like I say, people say Cheltenham time wasted, this, that. No, we were 1-0 up. We should have gone 2-0 up. We should have gone 3-0 up. We controlled the game. We give away, in my opinion, a shocking goal. We keep saying this every week. 1 chance, 1 goal. What does that tell you? It's a mistake at the back. And Bolton's been brilliant, but he should save that. Yeah. Not saying I'm a great goalkeeper. I mean, it's in the size of me for crying out loud. But no, and then that gives them the game back. And they literally had a chance straight after. They could have gone 2-1 up. And then we kept plugging away second half. But we kept I think King of North said it. Free kick, edge of the D. Have a shot. Yeah. Just have a shot. It might go over. Have a shot. And then when Pan hit the bloody post. Inside the post now, he's like, this is not our day, and that's I like to see myself as a positive character, but I'm really peed off at that. Yeah. That's going to frustrate the hell out of me, knowing that you draw games 1-1, right, and the team, it's quite an even game. 1 chance, they've had 1 chance, we've given it to them, and we've had about 1 billion chances, and just not, and I think the comedy for me was, it was Chapman and Jackson, both going the same ball, can't complain, he's going each other's way, and, just bloody hell. Yeah. That is really, bloody hell was the day. What do you think, Ross? What do you think?
It's one of those days where when Kamara hit that crossbar bar, as I thought, we're not going to score again today, are we? And it was just frustrating. And I do get frustrated when we are just playing, trying to walk the ball into the net. Sometimes have a ping from somewhere, crossing the ball into the box when they've got 6 foot bloody giants heading every ball. But just a frustrating day at the office. But pick out some players though who, I think I wouldn't say not many players had a bad game. It was just a
it's
frustrating
just
game.
one of them. Again, it's just one of them flipping games.
Yeah.
You know, Leif Davis done all right. Edwards done all right when he come on.
Yeah,
Ladapo led the line well. I mean, Chapman Harness. Harness had a great chance first half. Chapman just needs a goal just to get him back in that form. But Morsey controlled midfield. Cameron Humphreys again, just calm in midfield. He had a chance. I keep saying this, should have scored, but he didn't. But he was like, I noticed when he went 1-0 down, and the lad Ben in front of me pointed out that when 1-0 down, he was the calmest of the lot.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Burns, anything. I think Danassian going off was a bit of a kick in the teeth, but still, bloody hell. And I'm just so peed off.
Let's move on.
But anyway, we've got Exton on Sundays. No,
Saturday.
Saturday, 12 o'clock. Let's get 3 points here, up at town.
Peter, thanks for joining me once again. Spoke to you on the team news. Frustrating day at the office. Your first game for a very long time. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I wanted to win, but I came here to be entertained. I was entertained, you know. There wasn't a single player on that team that didn't give their everything. So it looked to me anyway. And hats off to Cheltenham. What a great, you know, back 4, back 6, back 8 at times. You know, the spirit was there in Cheltenham. And the frustration is we let them into that position, you know. Don't like seeing Walton beaten at his near post again. You know, it's happening a bit too often now. But yeah, entertaining game. But we need to put some of these chances away. We had 30? You know, great hitting the woodwork and all that. Some of them need to go in though. Something's got to change.
It's one of those where you just like the luck just wasn't on our side. Someone said it. I think it was good old John Watson said it just needed to hit on someone's bum going in, and we had so many different goal line clearances like Cheltenham. They fair play to them. I said already. They just went for every ball and they blocked everything.
Yeah. And they're good at the dark arts as well,
Yeah.
you know, shut it down when they needed to. You know, hats off to them. But, you know, I'll go home happy, actually. I've had a fantastic day out. Meeting you, Ross.
Yeah,
You know?
I've had some of your chocolate, thank you very much.
Oh, great. Well, you know, maybe you can share it with the team.
Yes, I will do.
Send my regards to them.
Yes, I will do, my friend. Cheers, man.
Can I give a shout out to the Ipswich Town Football Club worldwide Facebook group?
Oh.
Yeah, they're giving me a lot of love, and you know, they're looking for a shout. So
There we go, boys.
Thank
and
you.
girls.
All the best.
So up next, I'm joined by good old Bono. It's been a while, my friend. It's good to see you.
I'm back, yeah, and you. Thanks for having me on. I'm probably going to say exactly what's been said by a few other people, but we've really got to learn to break these teams down. I had it already right when we were going to beat Cheltenham 4-5-0, like it looked after 25 minutes, and I had it all prepared to say Cheltenham weren't at the races today. But they were. They turned up and they did exactly the same thing as they did last time, and that was just stop us playing. And we really, if we want to win this league or go up second, I don't mind. Playoffs, meh. But come on, we are better. We are better players. We have better tactics. Forget the fantastic facilities because we kind of inherited all of that, haven't we, over the past 100 years or whatever. But it's so frustrating. We've just got to learn to stick that ball in the net. And shouting, ranting is not really my thing. It's other people's kind of prerogative, and I totally get that. But yeah, probably I'm going to go home and bang my head against the wall and that kind of thing. But there we go. We can't change it, can we? They did bring the S-Housery a smidge, and we bought Cam Burgess on, and we kind of didn't really utilise that. I thought I'd see more balls in the box, but we were still bringing it out wide, still passing it back. I have a feeling that we are becoming slightly predictable, and that concerns me a little bit, like the lack of plan B, because as much as I like seeing a central defender coming on up top for the last 5 minutes, it's not really a plan B, in my humble opinion. It's almost like a last resort, the sort of thing you do when you need to get a point to avoid relegation type thing. But there we go, onwards and upwards. We're back against, who are we playing next? Exeter. 12 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, I won't be there, sadly. I'm actually working. But there you go. Blue Army.
Up next, I'm joined by good old Matt Macon. I bumped into you in the fan zone prior to the game. We're outside now. Your thoughts?
It's frustrating, isn't it? I think it's not worth ranting about it. It's not awful. I think we need to keep a sense of perspective. I think you broad strokes, you can sum it up. Cheltenham have capitalised on a mistake at the back to equalise, and then they've effectively stuck every player behind the ball for the rest of the game. that being said, we were still able to create a lot of chances, and we just profligate in front of goal again, and it is a bit of a theme, and we didn't really seem to have a plan B. I think Bono said that earlier. But I think we could still be playing that game until 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and we still wouldn't be scoring a second goal. It just wasn't going to happen. Well, I think when Kamara crashed that one off the upright at the end, that was it. It's just written in the stars. It was going to be a 1-1 draw, because being on scoring, Cheltenham didn't really look threatening, like they were going to go ahead at any point. Disappointing. The more worrying thing for me today is Donatian going off, because
that was really early on in the game.
It was early on, and it was pretty much in line with me. And he's just dropped down, and straight away you knew something wasn't right. And I think that's probably uprated. No, that's right. We're recording.
Just someone cycling right in front of us. Oh, it's all go tonight.
Yeah, and. What was I saying? Yeah, it's obviously it's changed the dynamic in the game for us a bit, because I think Donatian and Burns were linking up quite nicely in the early parts of the game. And it's also worried about a long-term injury. I mean, since we've started recording, it's broken. McKenna said that looks like Don Ball is now out for the season. He's got to have knee surgery. Tyrese John Jules has got a hamstring injury. It's worse than feared, so he's going to be out for a while. So if Donatian is then out long-term as well, KVY is a capable understudy there, but I think it's not ideal. He's one of our key players, and I think he was sort of starting to settle back into that right back role in a back four. So I'm more worried about that today than the result. We do need to pick it up against Exeter next week. Part of me thinks we might do well there, because I mean they went toe to toe with Plymouth, lost it 3-2 the other week, but that was a big derby game for them, so there's a lot of emotion there. But it's part of me thinks, so if they're going to try and play football with us, we might do well. On the other hand, they are also quite good, so we need to be tighter at the back, less individual errors, not giving the ball away so cheaply, and sort of destroying momentum as we're building it up and having to start again. So, yeah, not a great day, but not a terrible day. But yeah, anyway, come on, you Blues.
Oh man. Okay then, I'm joined by my favourite duo. Good old Mark Beck, good old Mike Turbot, who made his debut on the Fan Social. If you haven't watched it, check it out. My boys today.
Young Ross.
Good old Ross. Good old Ross.
Hi. Mark, thoughts, my friend? Frustrating day at the office.
Yeah, more Kieran McKenna 2021, 2022 rather than this season, I'd say. I think for me, the belief went out that we were going to score that second goal when we decided to take a free kick on 68 minutes and decide to pass when we're like 20, 25 yards from goal. But I mean, yeah, it's just probably what you expect from Cheltenham. I don't think anyone could begrudge them for what they were doing. You know, they got embarrassed by Alvechurch. They really need to sort of get themselves back on their feet and going again. And I think they can be proud of what they did today. I don't think they really did anything to, much of the dark.
Did they win again?
Alvechurch, they might well have done
in their division, yeah.
But no, I think for us it was more about our deficiencies rather than actually Cheltenham, doing anything well. I think we struggled to break them down at times. And I think maybe if that Harness chance in the first half had gone in and made it 2-0, maybe it would have been a different story. But yeah, frustrating afternoon. But yeah, I mean, we go again. Results didn't really go too against us. I know Sheffield Wednesday might have won, but at least Plymouth didn't extend their lead. It's just we need to respond. Go down to Exeter, a tough place to go, and go to there really and see where we can go from there.
Mike, I want to ask you a question. Your thoughts on Cameron Burgess going up front? We're skipping a lot here.
Shame he didn't score, isn't it?
Yeah, that would have been good.
I was looking at it was so late in the betting. I looked at the betting to see if Cameron Burgess was on there, because it would have been about 20, 25 to 1. At that time, actually, it would have been about 100 to 1.
Yeah.
So I was looking for it, but there was no goal scorer betting going on at 90th minute or whatever. No. But yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Mate,
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
I mean, I'll be watching the football.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah.
Lots of oohing and ahhing.
Yeah.
And edge of the seat stuff, and I really thought that guy's pretty angry. I really
There's an angry person over there.
I don't know. It was just tense. It was just drama. It was like we let him back in, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Idiots.
I think
first attempt on goal, and we let him back in.
I think it hurts more because we had this all last season, and I think We haven't had that much this year. We've been able to the games. You know, you think back to the Cambridge home game, and it was very much a similar story where we struggled to break them down. And then
Did
when
we let them back in?
No, we didn't.
no, but that was
Ironside who scored that, wasn't it?
back then. But I'm talking about this season.
This season we beat them 3-0.
When we beat them 3-0, there was a similar sort of game where you're struggling to break them down, and when we actually did it, it was. You know, we thought, okay, we've finally done it. I think we haven't had these many games. Yeah, I did confuse. Old age, isn't it? He hasn't got his hearing aids in again, like he had on Thursday night, was it?
Yeah.
So
Keep falling out.
they did keep falling out. But yeah, like it's more of a shock this season. We've not been used to having these sorts of games. We've been frustrated. So you know, we didn't really have the greatest options off the bench, like you said. Cameron Burgess having to go up front. It's kind of like Paul Lambert. 17-18 where Toto had to go up front for a little while.
That confused them though, didn't it?
Well,
did we not score?
We did score once.
No, as soon as Toto came on the pitch, we'd scored.
Stoke City at home, Will Keane scored from a corner. So we did do it once. But yeah, you know, we haven't got John Jules. I think John Jules is that sort of player that I think it's quite a good mix. When you can swap John Jules and Freddie Ladapo, it's quite a good mix. I think Freddie did well today. People always say I'm biased, but I think he did everything a centre forward could expect in that sort of role, but the chances weren't really there for him. There's a lot of aimless crosses into the box where he's sort of got 2 or 3 defenders around him. There's only so much he can do.
He needed to peel away from him, didn't he?
Yeah,
said this as we were watching it.
Yeah.
He's always tight to a defender, and when the ball comes over to him, he's so tight to the defender just puts a foot in and gets it away. He's not making that space between a defence.
Yeah,
it's creating the space for him to.
You going to defend your boy?
I will defend him because he's scored goals like that. From you know the Port Vale goal, he was very tight. It's that last minute move and the ball's not always.
That's how he likes
there.
to play, but I don't think that was the game where he had to start hugging the defender.
No.
We shouldn't have let him back in.
No.
Full stop. We took the lead. Perfect start. They had to come forward. We let them back in. We give them something to play for, something to defend. Simple as that. And we know how hard they are to break down.
Yeah. It's just how we respond now. I mean, Exeter, good result today. I think they won 3-2 against Peterborough at home. Ooh. So, yeah, it'll be a long old early trip for most down to St James's Park. We've done that before, haven't we, Mike? And
not for 12 o'clock kickoffs, we've not.
No, but Lee Martin.
Oh yeah,
Lee Martin.
John's trophy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lee Martin mugged us off last time we went down there, didn't he? So hoping for a better result next time, and yeah, let's hope we can bounce back from a little bit of disappointing. But we're still up there, we're still second. I'll stay positive, and yeah, roll on Exeter.
Indeed, my friend. Mike, one more thing.
One more thing about what?
Just general.
Well, yeah, like, subscribe, comment,
Shave
eat chicken, ginger chicken, and all them other sponsors from Manscaping, Gingers, whatever.
Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.
Shave your ginger pickle.